Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa if you are new, and if you are new, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to join this community of love and light. So as you can see by the title, this is 25 lessons I've learned in my 25 years of being alive. So my 25th birthday is on April 13th, and I just would love to make this video because it'd be something so special to look back on. So I was just thinking about it and I was like, that'd be so fun to look back on, say next year. And I am wearing my mom outfit, my mom uniform. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it's the messy bun, the crazy messy bun, and my little workout gear. So let's go ahead and jump right in though. So number one lesson I've learned, these are also lessons and advice. Like if you're looking for advice just about life in general, I kind of wish I learned these things prior, but you know what? Everyone is on their own timeline and everything in my life has happened the way it's supposed to happen. So also peek over here is a little, what we call a pig of corn that we're giving to one of our friends. So anyway, let's jump right in. So number one, all feelings are valid. And by this, I mean everything that you are feeling is valid. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad. It doesn't matter what you're experiencing, they're all valid. We oftentimes, I'm trying to fix this camera, we oftentimes feel like we aren't, when we're experiencing an emotion, that it's not okay to experience that emotion, and we shouldn't be experiencing sadness, we shouldn't be experiencing depression, but that's not the case. All feelings are valid and you are worth it. You are completely worth it to know that you are valid in everything that you're feeling. So that's number one. Number two is prioritize self-care. And I wish I knew this kind of way when I was first starting off in college. So I spent a lot of my time not taking care of myself, just kind of running my body ragged, just so immersed into school and my relationships and all of that. But self-care is so important. You can't pour from an empty cup. So prioritize self-care. Number three is you won't be friends with everybody, and that's okay. There's that quote that says you can be the juiciest, ripest, sweetest peach in the world, but there's still going to be someone that doesn't like peaches, or goes something along those lines. And that is so true. I have spent a lot of my life trying to people please and trying to make sure people like me, and it just doesn't work because there's still going to be someone that just doesn't jive with you, and that is okay. You don't have to spend your life people pleasing. And number four, you matter. All of you matters. It's kind of to go with my point of number one. Every single part of you matters. I spent a lot of my life thinking that, okay, I only matter if I'm positive or happy all the time, and that's like the only way I can be of value to people, but that is not true. Again, if I'm experiencing feelings of sadness, I still matter and I'm still important, and I'm still important to myself and people around me. So number five is mindset is everything, and I think I went into this year remembering that completely and wholeheartedly because I ended the year with having my daughter, with the birth of my daughter, and I had to have the strongest mindset ever to be able to bring her into this world. In labor, every mama has to have that strong mindset that I can push through this, I can get through this to see my baby. And with me having that really, really amazing mindset of, you know, I'm just going to keep pushing through, staying positive. Each contraction is bringing me closer to my baby. Having that mindset literally made me able to have my most amazing daughter and have it be an amazing time, because you can go through things and just because of your mindset, you can make it the most beautiful, amazing time of your life. So mindset is everything. And number six, you are so much stronger than what you think. It's like simply stated in that there's so many times that I know that I feel like I'm not strong enough, or some people, like my friends, talk to me and they're like, I can't get through this. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. And I remind them that they are so freaking strong, because sometimes we can't see it for ourselves. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we're like, no, I'm weak. And then it takes you going outside of yourself, looking in on the situation and reminding yourself of how strong you are to push through. Because seriously, as humans, we are so much stronger than what we think. We can get through so many things, and it's just this up here that we have to convince to get through things. Number 7, life is short. And I know each day by day, like, it can seem so long, and everything that you're going through can make it seem like life is forever long. But when you look at, say, the past 5 years of your life, it has gone by so fast. And like, to think back, like when I graduated high school, I graduated in 2012. That seems like, when I was in high school, I thought that was going to last forever, and now that's 7 years ago, and I'm like, how did that even happen? So, and just looking at like how much my daughter has changed in 3 months, and it seems like just yesterday I found out I was pregnant. Like, it doesn't make any sense, and life is so dang short, and I really hold on to that ever since my dad passed away, because he didn't get to experience all of the life that he could have experienced, and he was taken away very early on in his life and very early on in my life, and I just am reminding myself each and every day that I am blessed to be alive and to be living this life, and that it's just a little short process that we're here. It's like a blink of an eye, so live it up each and every day. And number 8, let love pour out of you. Like, let love out. That is, love is like the fundamental feeling of life in its entirety, in its whole. So just let love out. Be loving to yourself, be loving to others, be just loving in general, and you'll experience a greater, deeper connection to yourself and everyone around you and life in general. Number 9, be genuine and real. It's very easy for me to pretend like everything, not even to pretend, it just comes natural to be like, oh yeah, everything's great, everything's awesome. But I've never found a more deeper connection with myself and others until I've been genuine and real with where I'm at. And you actually get deeper with other people when you're explaining where you are in a genuine and real way. People want to connect with you as well, and you're not being like fake. You have your masks off and you're just connecting with yourself and others. There's so much beauty in that. Number 10, smile. Smile every day for no reason at all. Smile just because. Smile when you're exercising. Smile when you think you can't even lift up your your lips, your cheeks, the corners of your face. Smile, because that changes the way that you think. When you smile, your brain's like, oh wait, am I happy? Am I supposed to be happy? And I notice that when I smile, that I just feel a little bit happier, that little like next level step of being happy. And then number 11, spend time with the people you love. This is so nice, because you could be feeling in a rut and then spend time with, say, your best friends, or go get a coffee, or spend time with your mom, or whoever it may be, and your mindset can totally change, like completely and totally change about life in general. That has happened to me so many times. I'm like, I just need to see my best friends. I need to see my best friends, hang out with them, and it's like a total reset, and it's so amazing. Number 12, for my mamas out there, you are doing a great job. Remind yourself of that. I remind myself of that every single day, because it's so easy to fall into this like, am I doing a good job? Am I not? There's no manual to life or to being a mama. So remind yourself you're doing a good job. And to every human in general, you're doing a great job. There's no manual. There's no manual. And 13, be proud of yourself for everything that you are. Not just because of what you're doing, not just because of your accomplishments, but just be proud of yourself for everything that you are. Number 14, music is everything. Put on your favorite music if you're in a rut, or even if you're so happy, and that will just amplify your mood even more. It changes everything. Number 15, quotes move you forward. There have been so many times where I just hop on Pinterest and I'm just searching a bunch of quotes, and I just feel like so much better about life, and I want to take on the world after reading things that I can completely relate to that are so amazing. It changes my whole mindset. And my J-Bay just started cooing. 16, get out in nature. Me and my friends, every Monday we do what's called Mountain Monday. I haven't participated in that a lot lately because of Jaden, having her and just like her sleep schedule and whatnot, and then also because we've been traveling, but we would do Mountain Monday where we would go hike a new trail every Monday, and that changes my mindset because you're getting connected with your roots, with trees, with nature, leaves, the sky, everything. It's so nice. So just get out in nature. Number 17, drink water, drink water, drink water. This gives you way more energy and it keeps you hydrated and happier. Number 18, life is what you make it. Whatever you decide to do in your life, that's what life is to you. So if you decide that life is amazing, life is amazing. If you decide that life is kind of a crapshoot, then that's kind of what it's going to be. So it's whatever you make it, just it's whatever you make it. And I know there are certain circumstances, if you have different illnesses or mental illnesses or however you want to put it, that makes that a little more challenging. But with that being said, just work with whoever you're working with. It could be a therapist, it could be a doctor, it could be anyone, to just kind of grow within your mindset to see life however you want it to be. It could be adventurous in your mind, it could be playful, it could be joyous, it could be whatever the heck you want it to be, but honestly, it's all up to whatever you think it's supposed to be or whatever you want it to be in your mind. 19, everything works out for the best. And that sounds so cheesy and so cliche, but it truly is the truth. Like if I look back on the past 5 years of my life, or 3 years, because that's when like everything kind of started happening in my life, like big things. I thought there were times that I wasn't going to make it through. I thought there were times that I just was going to be stuck in this rut for a really long time, and everything played out to the way it was supposed to, like everything. 20, break down barriers. So we as humans, as everyone in general, we have barriers with certain things. Like we all have things that we struggle with. We all have things that we keep people at like an arm's length. This hair, guys, that we keep people at an arm's length so that they can't get in. And the biggest thing that I learned is to break down those barriers and let people in, because that will just enhance your love for life. That will enhance you being a human. It will make you feel so much better and so much more connected and so much more raw. Again, taking down those masks. Number 21 is sing. Sing all the time, even if you feel like you can't, because you're using that throat chakra and you're letting it out, and it just makes you so much happier. So sing every chance you get, and have car rides where you're singing with your best friends. Anytime you get to sing. 22, have deep emotional talks. Again, breaking down those barriers, really connecting with people. It will make you feel so much better. Number 23, yoga and meditation are a way of life. Do it. Meditate each and every day for just 5 minutes. That's what I've been doing lately ever since I became a mom. And do yoga. And it's more than just being in postures, stretching, all of that. Literally, when I get off my mat, I bring that yoga with me each and every day. That's why I call myself a yogi. I call myself a yogi not because I feel like I'm like in my Lululemons, or like, I don't even have those, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. I don't call myself a yogi because I'm in certain poses and trying to like show off and blah, blah, blah. No, I call myself a yogi because it's a way of life, to connect with myself and others, to feel connected to Mother Nature and be out in nature and take that like that yogi way of life into my real world, beyond just like the four corners of my mat, and into my conversations and my connection with myself and others. So it's a way of life, and I encourage everyone to do it. And number 24, organize and clean. This is something that I have definitely struggled with. because I grew up, and when I was growing up, it wasn't a priority to be like super clean, and I kind of like took that and ran with it. I'm like, it doesn't matter if things are clean. And then I started to be in a relationship with John, and he made me realize how important that truly is to just organize and be clean, because when I do clean, I feel so much better. And you can see like a bunch of stuff like around, and that's from my organization. I'm organizing Jaden's room just to like kind of do a spring cleaning, deep cleaning. And this tub right here is all of her newborn stuff, and she doesn't fit into it anymore. And so anyway. And number 25, last but not least, is to be open. This can be so scary, to break down those barriers again, to let go of what's holding you back, to talk about when you're having a hard time. But seriously, that's when the magic happens, is when you're just open and expressing yourself and talking. And I found that me talking to you guys has literally opened me up. Me having my daughter has cracked me open. Me getting into a relationship with someone I really truly love and care about has opened me up. So that has seriously changed my life. That's like my number one, is just to be open and be more genuine with what I'm saying, and really understanding how I'm saying things and how I'm connecting to people and relating to people. So that's pretty much it, guys. I am so excited to have another birthday. I think they're so fun. I always celebrate birthdays because it's just, every year I can see my progress and how I'm learning and how I'm changing and growing. And this is my first year I get to celebrate with my daughter. What? And I'm just so excited. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Please let me know what you would like me to talk about. I had a couple ideas, or a few ideas at the beginning when I first like had my daughter and everything, that was more related to mommyhood and all of that. So I did a few of those, quite a few of those. But if you have any more like requests or anything like that, like, I love to talk about these kind of things, like life advice or spirituality, anything regarding anxiety, depression, things like that. Just chitty chat, chat stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all the peace, love, light, and joy, and blessings. Have an awesome day. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handle somewhere around here. It's @_Mother Teresa. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.